So in here, I don't know, can you focus on it? That's a little tiny bone stuck in a rock, and the bone specifically is a typothorax armor plate, a small one, probably from the leg or something like that. And like we've told you many times before, we don't get the whole bone out, we have to get it in the rock, and the fact that it's in a rock this small is quite nice. So now what I have to do is try to get it out without breaking it into 8 billion pieces. So to do that, I have a little cup of water, I have a needle, and all I really do is I just kind of sometimes I'll take a paintbrush and I'll just wet the rock around the fossil. And what that does is that softens up this rock. This is pretty soft rock comparatively speaking. We call it the conglomerate layer, and it's basically used to be mud, and there's lots of little pebbles inside. And as you can see, look, as I just kind of flick away at it with this needle. And I don't want to get too close to the bone because the bone is just as fragile, and if I break the bone, that means I have to glue it back together later, and that'll mean a lot of like cursing and freaking out and getting very frustrated. And I basically have to do this very patiently until the whole thing is out. And that's what it's like to be a paleontologist. And over here, these are a bunch of things that I have glued together already. So these are mostly teeth. So this right here, this is a rubble of tooth that I have given up on. I can't get that back together. These are all phytosaur teeth, and these are the teeth that were towards the front of the animal's jaw that were long and pointy and used for killing things and holding on. And these teeth are also phytosaur teeth, but these were in the back of the animal's mouth, and they were for crushing. These teeth are much more robust, and they're also serrated on the side. And this is a weathered fragment of a bone, a rib, probably a rib. We think it's probably from an Aedosaur typothorax, judging by how thin it is and the shape of it. But it's probably a segment of a longer rib. So yeah, dealing with fossils and prehistoric animals is not just big giant bones, it's a lot of little tiny tedious things as well.
Fish stuff?
Oh yeah, sure, we have some fish stuff too.
Portion of a fish?
Yeah, so here's some more small fossils. Like we've told you, the area that we're in is it used to be a lake, so a lot of water stuff. So this is a fish skull, or what's left of it.
Yeah, and the other half of the roof is on that piece.
Yep. And the fish, when they fossilize, all the scales and the bones turn this nice, pretty, bluish indigo color. It's actually really pretty, and they make little neat, like display pieces that a lot of people take as souvenirs.